Not a problem. Okay, we can go ahead and get started. Let me just make it public. All right. Hello, everyone. This is Phillip Carter. I'm the co-host of the IGAA conference. I'm here with Earl Bynum, the other co-host, and this is the day the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. And aren't we in some uncertain times? But the good thing about it is that God is still on the throne, and He is very certain. So we're good to go. Earl, how you doing, brother? That's right. That's right. That's right. So wherever you are, if you are a supporter of the IGAA conference or you know somebody that's a supporter of the conference, please share this broadcast with them. Let them know that we are on live right now. We're going to talk about what's getting ready to happen with the IGA conference. Where do we go in the midst of this crisis and all those things? So please share this. Uh, Broadcast with somebody else that you know. Let them know that we're on and let them know that we do have an update. So here's the update. The IGAA conference happens from July the 9th through the 11th at the Mount Church in Chesapeake, Virginia. We have decided as the board of directors not to hold that conference physically at the Mount. So this conference will now be held online from July the 9th through the 11th. It will be a phenomenal online experience, 3 days of nonstop learning. Those of y'all who've been to the IGA conference, you already know what our conference is about. We teach the business of music. We give you all the nuts and bolts of how to be an artist, how to gel the industry with your ministry. Every in-depth teaching on everything from marketing and promotion to how to run an indie label to publicity to taxes to everything to legal stuff. It's all the above. It's all of that. It's the greatest conference that one could ever go to for under $100 this year. We've decided to streamline it because we are all in crisis mode. We know that folks don't have as much money as they would normally have. And so it's $99 for anybody up until the time of the conference. There is no one-day registration because it's going to be online this year. So for that $99, you'll be able to stream the conference. You'll also be able to go back and look at the stuff that you missed for at least 30 days after the conference is over. Now, when everybody digest that, the IGA conference will be online this year. It will not be at the Mount in physical. We will not be physically at the Mount. So we are making plans now for a great, fantastic online experience. All of our clinicians will be there. Most of them have agreed to come. We're just waiting on a few more to just confirm with us. But all of our clinicians will be present. And here's the big announcement: we are scheduled to hold. We were scheduled to hold our second IGAA awards. We were celebrating 10 years as a conference this year. We were scheduled to host our second IGA award, but we want you to know that that award show will happen as well. It will happen online. We're going to do something unprecedented in gospel music that's never been done. We're going to hold the first gospel music award show online, and it's going to be phenomenal. We are making plans now for a phenomenal experience, and that will be free. It will be broadcast on multiple platforms: Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. It's going to be everywhere. And so stay tuned for that. Nothing changes. The nominations will, the next ballot winners will be coming out very, very soon. We're making plans. Our judges are in place. And so we want you all to know that nothing changes. We want you to go online if you haven't already and register for the IGA conference. It's going to be a phenomenal, phenomenal experience. Earl, I talk too much. Let me turn it over to you, brother. So what? So once again, y'all, the conference dates do not change. It's going to be July the 9th through the 11th. It's going to be all online, and so we're looking for we're looking to have a very, very interactive experience. Registration is just $99, and there is no late fee. We do have group registration though that will also be. We're still taking group registration. That will be $75 if you have a group of 5 persons or more. You're able to register still for $75, and it's going to be phenomenal. Anybody who hasn't been to the IGA conference, this is your time now to make up for that lost time and be there. Let me tell you who's going to be there. Let me finish typing this in real quick. Registration. So, really, I don't know why. I can hear you. We're going to try to solve that problem, y'all. Uh, Okay, no problem. While Earl is coming back, please, please share this with somebody. If you are a supporter of the IGA conference, let folks know that things are getting ready to happen on another level. We're getting ready to go online with the entire conference this year. It's going to be phenomenal. Um, our IGAA awards is going to be live online as well, and you just do not want to miss it. It's going to be phenomenal. You
Yeah,
back?
give me a minute, Phil. I'm gonna close this out.
Okay.
Hold on.
So, regular registrations, $99. Group registration, $75. That's 5 or more persons. You can start going www.indiegospelalliance.com right now to register for this conference. You're back?
I'm back. Hopefully, Wanda, you can hear me now.
I hope y'all can hear Earl.
Now I can't see the messages now because I shut down the computer so it wouldn't
It's
echo.
all right. I can see him.
Okay.
I can see him.
So as I was saying, you guys, hopefully you hear me. I'm just excited about this. I'm excited that the board of directors have decided to go forward and feel that we can do this conference online. We're excited about that. And then I was talking about the awards. We doing this live online. It's the first of its kind for anyone, I believe, to go live with awards online. So I'm excited about that. I think it's an exciting time, and we're excited that you want to be a part of us. So we're looking forward to each of you joining us. Don't forget www.indiegospelalliance.com. Go ahead and register. You can do that. Be a part, because I'm serious. I think it's going to be great. I know it's going to be great. Let me just say that. I know it's going to be great. We got some great instructors and people who will be a part in teaching. So it's an exciting time. And again, congratulations to all of the nominees for this year's one of its kind, the only one for the
Yeah.
awards online. So we're excited about that.
So the nominees will be announced before May the 1st. And so when that happens, as far as the award show is concerned, then you will be on, then at that point, it goes all the way to the award show. And we're working it out in such a unique way, whereas our final ballot nominees can somehow be involved with the show wherever they are across the country. And we're looking at doing a totally interactive experience. And for those of y'all who are just chiming in or you just got to this broadcast, we want you to know that the IGA conference is strong. Now, if you've already registered for the IGA conference, just know that your registration will carry right on over, and we're going to host the whole thing online. And the added benefit of this year is that you'll be able to go back and see your sessions. So, like in other years, you weren't able to go back and see your sessions. You took notes. You went back home, and then that was it. But you'll be able this year to go back, see what the clinician said, and really hone in on what you need to do, because this will be a unique year. Things have already changed. God has already shifted us. Now, what is our response going to be? How are we going to respond to this shifting as artists? Churches are shifting. The world is shifting. We're going from the industrial age to the age of technology. And so how do we shift as artists? I remember, Earl, just having just a quick discussion from last year. If people had done what Mike Warner had suggested, if we had just taken his class just a little bit more seriously, a lot of us would be in a better position on Spotify to do some
Right.
amazing things.
Exactly.
And because this is now, if you're streaming heavy and you're YouTubing heavy, you're not affected by this crisis. In fact, things are going up for you because people at home watching. YouTube is TV, so people at home watching TV. So just want to acknowledge a few people. Of course, Wanda Patterson, our sister, is on here. Bashan Agnew, how you doing, my friend? One of my former students, Crystal Logan, how you doing? Dennis Cole says, yay. Hey, Dennis, how you doing? God bless you, man. But we want y'all to know that the IGAA conference is going to be totally online. And we have several people coming. Sybil Sloan is coming. Wonderful tax attorney. Who else is coming? Gary Johnson, our board director, is going to be there talking about legal matters, contracts, all kinds of things. Earl and Robert did a fantastic job last year talking about do's and don'ts performances and what you ought to do and what you ought not to do. Who else is coming? Jennifer Turnbow is coming. She represents a major music industry organization across the country, and she's going to help us to navigate into what we should be doing next. Then Mike Warner is coming again this year. He's on the board of Chartmetric, which is a heavy group that monitors streaming and how different charts are doing across the country. And he's also a streaming expert. He'll be there this year. And we have so many others that will be joining us to do various things. I'm off the top of my head, the CFO of CCLI, George Ross, will be joining us. Khalif Towns from Urban Roundup. Is it still Urban Roundup or Urban Gospel?
Urban gospel.
Right. Urban Gospel, he'll be there. And we even Sister Vera Dixon from State Farm, who was one of our sponsors last year, she'll be teaching a class this year on
Yes.
how to run a business, how to run a startup, how to take a startup from point A to point B. So she'll be inspiring us this year. Thomas Rollins will be there. He's been a consultant. Now he's a manager. And we're going to be inviting some more people now because we're online. We can do some more things that we couldn't do before. And so we want y'all to look forward to this interactive experience. Earl, I've talked way too much. Anything you want to say, brother?
Man, I'm just excited. Keep talking. It's all good. It's all
Carolyn Trader, Lord my gosh,
good.
Trailer just chimed in. Wonderful singer. How you doing, Miss Trailer? God bless you.
I
Tamika Fairview.
absolutely
Huh?
love her. She is one of
Oh
my
yeah.
favorite people on earth. She is.
Oh yeah.
She, along with Dennis Cole. Dennis, you need to be online with us since you ain't got to fly now. You ain't got to fly now. So we hope to see you.
Right. Yeah. So one time Dennis was coming and we changed the date. And boy, he ain't been back since. So Dennis, we're gonna be online this year. So you can meet us wherever we are.
That's right.
So Tamika, my sister Tamika Farabee, who's doing some great things out there in the Philadelphia area, great songwriter, singer. y'all let folks know that that this is going to be a great event this year. We try not to follow or copy what other people are doing because we're indie artists. We have the freedom to be who we are.
Hey,
And
Phil, give those dates. Tamika Furby did ask, when is the date?
it's July the 9th through the 11th in Chesapeake, Virginia. Well, not Chesapeake, Virginia. Now it's online. July the 9th through the 11th. And it's going to be all online. And you can register at, let me put that website up again.
You go ahead and talk. I'm going to send it.
Yeah, you can register now on www.indiegospelalliance.com. The Indie Conference is where you come to learn the business of music in depth. It's going to be a 2.5-day boot camp. Everything that we had promised to do for the conference, we're going to shift it online, even product reviews. And product reviews is when you get to send us a product. The clinician, we have 2 industry experts who listen to your product and give you healthy feedback on the product that you have, whether it be a single or whether it be an album. There's nothing that you will not learn at the IGA conference. We're even looking at possibly hosting some kind of a chat room where you can meet the other indies who are also a part of the conference. And for all of you all who've already registered, you know that your registration is clear. We have lowered the price. It was already low. We lowered it again to $99, so it's $99 regardless of whatever. And we will. So it's going to be a phenomenal experience. And our IGAA awards will be online as well. And that's going to be something I'm excited about that because it's going to be so unique. And I believe we'll be on the forefront of what's getting ready to happen in the future by hosting it entirely online. It's going to be hosted by Sister Ronette Harrison and Brother Earl Bynum. It's going to be a phenomenal experience. So if you all have any questions about the conference, feel free to type them in the chat room. We'll be here for a little while longer to answer any questions. Please share this with everybody that you know. Let them know that we are online right now talking about the IGAA conference. And there's a lot going on with the independent artist scene. I know that this crisis has thrown us all for a super loop, but there is some wonderful opportunities right now for independent artists to really hone your. Let them know that we are online right now. I got this going on. Hold on. IGA. There's a lot of opportunities right now that an independent artist can really be taking advantage of, and I can give you a few. First of all, have you shored up an environment in your house or in your space where you can stream live? How does the environment in your space look when you can stream live? The second thing is that you need to get over Wi-Fi. And so these are something that maybe y'all didn't know. Take a modem, an Ethernet cord, which looks something like this, what I got right here. Take an Ethernet cord and plug it from your computer into your router. Let me tell you what that does. When you're video conferencing with somebody, because I do virtual studio sessions, virtual piano lessons, virtual voice lessons. I'm trying to tell you how to live in a bare environment. So let me tell you what this does. This eliminates the lag between you and another person if 2 of y'all have done this. Because Wi-Fi creates lag. So you need to shore up your environment at home as an independent artist so that when you stream, you're streaming with clarity and you're streaming without interruption. And the second thing you want to do, for those of y'all who are artists and musicians, you want to get you an interface at home. I don't have a copy of it. I don't have a picture, one beside me, but you want to get your interface because what people are looking for now is professional. They are more than professional look, but professional sound. So you want clarity in your sound from your computer or to somebody else's ears. And one way to do that is to get an interface and get a small mixer. And what you do is you put whatever you're going to stream through your mixer, connect it to your interface, and USB it into your computer. And now you got yourself a little studio set up where you can set up your mic and your keyboard and all what you want to do so you can stream because people are at home. And we're going to be at home for a whole other month to watch entertainment and watch ministry. And so you want to get your setup straight right now as an artist, and people will support you. If they don't have the money to support you now, they will remember how you made them feel when they get their money again. Is that good news, y'all? Type that in if you didn't, if that just tidbit of information right there is helpful to you. Some of y'all can host shows right now, and there's so many streaming platforms. There's Zoom. I use Be Live. Somebody told me about some StreamYard or something like that the other day. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that any artist can do, and you'll learn stuff like this coming to the IGAA conference. There
Yeah.
is so much. Earl, can you share a little bit of what you and Robert talked about last year when it got to performances, like how we can strengthen our performances?
Wow. Yeah, we had a great conversation about performing and how to do the how tos and what not to do and what to do, and it was such an in. I mean, it was just so much information, you guys. And so Robert and I, we were kind of feeding off each other basically, and we were talking about stage presence and how to do that, even as you travel, what you need and who you need in your company when you travel, because everything and everybody can't go with you when you're going where you're going. So
That's
it's
right.
all of that. We talked about all of that. Even international travel, we talked about those things. But it was a great session that we talked about, and it basically dealt with the artist himself or herself. So it was a great conference.
And Earl, you've been across the world a lot. I mean, how how is it going across the world? A lot of independent artists want to know, what is it like traveling? I mean, for like 15 to 18 years, you traveled straight every year, didn't you?
Yeah. Actually, it's been amazing. And this past year, I made 22 years.
Wow.
I had to go back and count it up, and I'm like, wow. And well, let me say this: it made 22 world tours, but it was 21 years because one year they brought me during the Easter time, and then back during Christmas. So it was amazing, and it's great traveling overseas. Um, I've had the opportunity to send other artists, such as the Chicago Mass Choir, Lemmy Battles, Carol. I want to sing Carolyn Trailer. I would give it a Carolyn Trailer. Kathy Taylor, of course. I it's not called IG. Is it IG? The group? I know them from Virginia. Uh,
IG.
it's not no IG. It's Instagram. But oh my God, why can I think of these boys' names? But anyway, they're from Virginia.
GI. It's
GI, yeah. So GI just turned it around, right?
right.
IGGI. So GI and Wanda, of course. Man, it's been so many others, y'all. Michael Smith and all of those who have traveled. Cora Armstrong and from Atlanta. We said she the most she the hardest working woman in gospel to us too.
Monica Lisa Stevenson.
Monica Lisa Stevenson. So yeah, her as well. So had the opportunity to send other artists, and that has been one of my greatest joy as well to see them go. But the greatest joy is being able to go and take other people with you. And the thing is, you can go, you can do this. Phil travels out of the country all the time. He does big workshops and has done a major recording out of the country. So that opportunity is really there, you guys. It's great. You get to take other people with you, and people get to see places we read about. I remember going to certain places like and I like, wow, I read about that in my class in high school, and now I get to see it. So it's just amazing to be able to go and all expense paid, from your flight to your hotel, your meals, your breakfast, your dinner, and you are guaranteed 10 concerts. I'm telling you, it's amazing. But you got to make sure you're with the right promoter. So all of
Right.
that matters. Like anything, like in any type of music, any type of genre, you got to be with the right people, the right team to make things happen. But it's an exciting thing, and if you're interested in that, definitely looking for more people to be able to go once all of this has settled. And I tell artists all the time, they may give me their stuff and they're interested, and they may not get chosen the first year or the second year or the third year, but it doesn't matter. Just hold on. Your time will come, hopefully, and it's an exciting time again. I've enjoyed doing it, and I know Phil has too. And if you haven't gotten that recording, tell them about that recording you did, man. They need to get that.
Yeah, 2 years ago we did a live. I did a recording live from Poland. I actually did a recording 2 years in a row. I combined the two recordings, both with live orchestra. And I'm gonna tell you, it's the most exhilarating experience of my entire life. Being with I don't know how big the choir was, but it was a huge choir from Poland. I was able to bring my group out there as well, and we did this live recording with the orchestra and the Polish. My man Simon, he's the MD out there. He's one of the best gospel musicians I know, but he's also very well classically trained. And the Polish people played my music to the letter. You hear me? It was amazing. And just having those experiences like that reminded me of why I'm an independent artist. It reminded me of why I got in this and didn't sign the major contract. Why I decided to go this route, because I'm doing things that many people may not be able to do without a whole bunch of strings attached.
Right.
Without a whole bunch of rigmarole. I was able to go out there and be a part of that and co-sponsor the event and come back home with my own project that I could make and mold for myself and do my own tours and do my own things. And and it's something else when you driving down a city, in Europe, and you see a big digital billboard with your picture on it, or you look on the side of a mall and you see a big digital billboard with your picture on it. And I couldn't pay nobody to do that for me in the United States. So
Right.
it pays to go and and do your own thing. A lot of y'all may not know, but I was blessed to be the first, not just the first gospel artist, but one of the first artists in America to ever have a CD distributed in the public library system. So
Exactly.
wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't follow my gut, if I didn't go to conferences like this, if I didn't be able to get connected. You got to be connected. You can't do it, just channel surfing, what I call it. You see a video here, you see a post there. You need to go somewhere and learn so that you can build that solid foundation to go and do these things. And in times like this, where there is an economic recession, you can the next time it happens, you can plan things a little bit better so that you can be able to take advantage of some opportunities in recessions like this. And so I want to say hi to my big brother, Todd Curry. I saw him early, Pastor Todd Curry, Ralph Lofton, who is, he's everybody's hero. Ralph
Yes.
Lofton, he's everybody's hero. Ralph, I'm sitting here thinking about how I can send something to you for you to record, because I know you got the stuff over there to record. I got to do something with Ralph Lofton before both of us leave this earth. Kevin Riley is here. This conference has taught me much. Kevin, you've been a blessing as well. So many people have come to our conference and done great things. Y'all have no idea how many people have come through our conference and now doing great things. Whether they want to admit it or not, you come and get that knowledge, because there is something that you're going to learn. Look, this is how powerful our conference is. The clinicians come and sit down. And most time clinicians, they come to conferences and they leave out the door and they go do what they're going to do, get some lunch or whatever. But the clinicians come to our conference and they sit down to see what's going to be said, because we try to have a real raw situation where the truth is told, where facts are being put out there, where questions are being answered, and there are no gimmicks, and there are other things. And there are certain things, that we do that others may not do. Sometimes we do panels, sometimes we don't. But when we do panels, we make sure we get to the crux of the information that needs to be gotten out. We really, because Earl and I are both independent artists, we both have won major awards, we both done great things. We know what it feels like to be stomped over, to be looked over. We know what it feels like to be treated like a second-class artist, for people to talk over you. And hey, there's Phillip, and then there's somebody else here, and like second class. So our conference is to help you get over that. It's to help you learn what you need to learn, because you may be second class to somebody else, but you're first class to a whole other group of people. And we're trying to help you. We want you to find that group of people, thrive off of it, create new things. I released a song yesterday called I Shall Survive. Y'all need to go and download it for free on my site, www.bygospel.com. I started my own e-commerce site 2 years ago so I could sell my own event tickets and my sheet music and my CDs on top of my website. You can get creative and innovative when you become an independent artist. So I have a free download. It's called I Shall Survive, dedicated to the COVID-19 crisis because we need survival. I mean, we all in here trying to survive at this point. So you can be creative and innovative. Somebody else has a song that they need to write and release before this month is over to influence and to minister to people who are going through. And you don't know how, and you don't have no idea how this stuff is going to return back to you. You know what I'm saying? So come to the conference, register online, get ready for the second annual IGA Awards, but this is going to be the first, I believe, gospel show online. Gospel award show totally online. It's going to be amazing. Stay tuned for the final nominees. Earl, anything you want to say before we sign off? If you got any questions, please put them in there.
I just want to say, you guys, thank you for joining us, everybody that's on this. Some of you, have been to the conference. Some of you may have never come, but we're hoping that you will take the opportunity this time to go ahead and stream live and find out more about the conference. Continue to follow us. Don't forget, again, go to www.indiegospelalliance.com. Also, as Phillip has already stated, we will be doing our second annual awards for the IGAA, Independent Gospel Artists. Now, the thing is, we are doing it live online. We are streaming it. Let me say that, streaming live online. So you can join us for that as well. I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited. So thank you again. Thank you to Dennis Cole for being up here, and Carolyn Trailer and Ralph Lofton, and oh my God, it's so many others. You know who you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Sir Nicholas. I think I saw you up here. Thank you so much out of Chicago. All of you guys and gals, thank y'all so much. And again, just follow us so you can keep up with who the speakers are going to be. Some of them are already confirmed, but as Phillip has said, there are others he will be joining in. And I'm telling you, the information is second to none, you guys, second to none. I'm telling you. So make sure you join in, be a part of this. We love you guys. And I will say this too. I got a new record that's coming. Yeah. I might well during this season. Give me 72 hours. It'll be out there. You guys look for it. And I'm excited about it. And for God, and it simply talks about, it said, I'm not worried about what tomorrow brings. I'm safe in his arms. I'm safe in his arms. We are safe in his arms. Regardless of
Amen.
what we face, we're safe in his arms. God bless you all.
Let me just answer some questions. Julius Brown wants to know location. Julius, it's going to be online, and we are determining now what is the best service to host it online. I know a lot of people are using Zoom, but we're going to. But there are some other competitors that we're thinking about trying out to see what's going to give us the best interactive experience for the conference. The awards will be a broadcast through a different medium, but we are still researching the conference. So just stay tuned. Just stay tuned for that. Dates again are July the 9th through the 11th. It's going to be it's the 10th annual IGAA conference, and boy, we were planning to have this big, huge celebration and all that live, physical, this big banquet and all that. But God has said something else. And the thing about God, I really think that He watches to see how we're going to respond. We know how Job responded. We can use Job as a his calamity, how he responded. But how are you and I going to respond to this crisis? People are dying every day. Folks are sick. Folks have lost jobs. 6.10 million people have filed for unemployment. You call the SBA to try to get help with loans, and they're not answering the phone, even though they've hired 7,000 new people to process loans. How do
You
we
know how Job
respond when churches are losing offerings and people are not giving online and musicians are being let go? How do we respond? Well, let me tell you, necessity is the mother of invention. Necessity is the mother of invention. It's time for us to get creative. It's time for us to make some things happen. And independent artists, we are kings and queens at being creative. And so we need to get creative. And so that's why we're going online. We don't know if, the crisis could be over by July. We just know this, that by the time this is over and because of the economic impact, it will be a lot to ask people to come to a physical place. And so we're going to make this thing happen online. and it's going to be just as enjoyable as if you were there. We're going to make some things happen. So join us. It's $99. Period. And it will be a private situation, so whoever registers will be able to come. It will not be the conference itself would not be broadcast over multiple platforms. It would be for those who register only, but the awards will be free and it'll be broadcast over multiple platforms. So keep us in prayer as we navigate the next couple of months. You can go online now, www.indiegospelalliance.com, and register right now. Go register, and don't worry if you don't have the money right now. Register later. We're even going to set up, like we did last year, some scholarships where people will donate registrations, because you'd be surprised. Everybody's not out of work and everybody's not out of money. There are people out there who will donate and who will help artists to get where they need to get. I'm encouraging all of you all, even right now, besides the conference, go and start looking up the multiple opportunities that are out there for you right now as an artist. And look at all the skills that you have and start implementing those skills, put those things in place, because I'm telling you, the blessing is in the pressing. It's not to sit back and wait until it's over. Press now so that when it's over, you'll come out ahead. All right? Press now so when it's over, you'll come out ahead. So
Also,
God bless all y'all.
Phil,
Go ahead.
Peggy Britt did say she hoped we have someone on tap to talk about insurance and stuff, and I want to share. We do have someone already scheduled for that. She is her own agent. She owns her own company, and she will be with us. Vera will be with us. Vera Dixon. So we're excited about her being a part of us. So thank you, Peggy, for that. But yes, we have someone on tap that's going to talk about that. And since Peggy Britt is on, for those who don't know, she also helps. She's a songwriter, of course. We know her through that songwriting and great songwriter, choir director, but she is also a financial planner. So if you're looking for some assistance, definitely hit Peggy Britt up for some financial planning, so you will have something to leave to your family. It's very important that we set up something that we leave for our family. So definitely don't forget about that. And again, thank you all so much. I mean, y'all don't know how much we appreciate you. Tanya Liverman, thank you for being on as well. I see you. Angela Conley, thank you so much. I see that you're on. And to all of you, I mean, it's amazing. Thank you, Tangela Willis and Harry St. German, Greg Watkins, Todd Curry, Julius Brown, Toy Lee, all of you, and the list goes on. Aisha, my sister McCullough. Yeah, thank you so much. But thank you guys. Y'all don't know. But listen, we need y'all to share this video. Share, 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 share. Because there are people who didn't see it that you know that we don't know that you're connected to. Share the video. Let them know about it. Again, this is July 9th, 10th, and 11th. Online, the IGAA, Independent Gospel Artists Alliance Conference, along with our second annual, that's right, award show online, you guys. Thank you. Missy Billups, I see you. Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, Missy Billups and Greg Watkins, thank you so much for your encouraging word, man. I appreciate you. He's a young man that is doing great things in the DMV area and abroad, not only with music, but with theater. And Cynthia Edwards, she said she was a substitute teacher and she lost her job. Pray for her. Cynthia, we're definitely praying for you. It's time for you to get innovative. And for any of you all who may be in a financial crunch right now, we're praying for you. If this goes on any longer, all of us will be in a financial crunch really soon. So we ought to pray for each other and we ought to get innovative and help each other. And all of this will work out. He already knows the end of this thing. He already knows the expiration date. The question is, how are you acting in the midst of the storm? That's going to determine how we turn out, not only as independent artists, but as human beings, as people who have to take care of our family. Whoever this guy was in here trying to joan on you, Earl, I wish I could see him. I got something for him. What
did he say?
He said, you look like Ice Cube. Bynum, you look like Ice Cube.
Hey, look, I'll be Ice Cube with Ice Cube's money. Hello. Yes, sir.
God bless all of you all. Please, please, please sign up now. And if you have a financial hardship, let us know. Because very soon I'm gonna be putting out scholarship information and people are going to donate. You know, People may not have, $99 to give, but some people may have $5 to give, and those $5 add up. Last year we put out just an all call, and people just started doing it. We got enough to sponsor everybody that submitted the application. We had only planned to give out a certain number, but people just kept giving, and so we ended up being able to give everybody a scholarship that submitted the application. So if that's you this year, just stay tuned for that information. We'll put it out and we'll get it to you. God bless all of you. It's a number of you all on this feed, 40 of you all. God bless you. Please share it with somebody. Let them know that the IGAA is going to be online. Register now, and the IGAA Award is going to be online as well. God bless all. Earl, thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
All right, take care, y'all.
All right, peace.